90.3 The Rock, WUTK. We are very proud and very happy to welcome the Real Nasty out of the Bay Area, right, guys? Who's going to step up and talk?
Yeah, we're from Oakland, California.
Oakland. All right, man. Let's be specific here. Oaktown, Oakland, California. The Real Nasty in the house. Guys, going to be playing down at the Preservation Pub this evening. Always a good show. Monday night, always a fun time down at Preservation Pub. And I believe, did you guys say this is your first time in Knoxville?
It is.
Very cool. Welcome to East Tennessee and Knoxville specifically, guys.
Thank you.
Beautiful time of the year for it, too. Dogwood's out and blooming, and these guys make music that you're going to dig here in Knoxville. Definitely got the Appalachian kind of rural thing going on with the Americana rootsy, bluegrassy type influence, but they rock it up a little bit as well, and that's kind of why I played that Bad Livers as kind of a precursor to get folks kind of ready again. If you're a Bad Livers fan, maybe a fan of like the Gourds and, you know, some really, really cool acoustic bands, if you will, that mix in a little fat Telecaster from time to time maybe and rock it up a little bit, then you're going to dig the Real Nasty. Why don't you guys go ahead, somebody step up and introduce yourself and the rest of the band properly, if you would, please, sir.
All right, first on Telecaster and other guitars, we have Jacob Groupman.
Hey, Jacob.
Howdy.
And then on drums, we have Matthew Smitty Smith.
Very cool.
And I'm Ryan Lucas on the upright bass.
Very cool, Ryan. Welcome to all three of you guys. Like I said, the band, The Real Nasty, out of Oakland, California, playing Preservation Pub this evening in your living room right now on UTTV The Rock Unplugged, but more especially on the radio live right now. While we've got you guys in tune, the mic's on and ready to go, why don't we go ahead and knock one out live? What you going to do?
All right, this is called Jezebel.
Jezebel, live on 90.3 The Rock and UTTV The Rock Unplugged. It's The Real Nasty. Let her go, boys.
Afternoon, but I get home and she's not there. She said she loves me in the evening time, but she's gone and it ain't fair. Can a man have a little fun? I'm not hurting anyone. Said she loves me, but it's hard to tell if that girl's an angel or Jezebel. She said she loves me in the morning, she already got up out of bed. She said she loves me when I'm not around. Some things are better left unsaid. Can a man have a little fun? I'm not hurting anyone. She said she loves me, but it's hard to tell if that girl's an angel or Jezebel.
Very cool stuff. Live in studio, the Real Nasty, cranking it up on a Monday afternoon. Great job, fellas. That's Jezebel, is that what it's?
Correct.
Very, very cool. Great stuff right there. Ryan on bass, Jacob on guitar, and Smitty on the drum kit as well. Again, welcome to Knoxville, guys. Appreciate you taking time to come in today.
Thanks for having us down.
Absolutely. These guys from all the way over in Oakland, California. And again, don't forget, play the Preservation Pub this evening. You know what showtime is? 9 o'clock, something like that, usually,
Yeah, we're
probably?
playing from, I believe it's 9 to 10:15. Or 10 to 11:15. It's one of those two.
Just get there at 9. They've got beverages to pacify you if the guys aren't on stage yet. So, just a great place, Preservation Pub. Of course, they got the upstairs and the downstairs. You guys probably playing downstairs, I would assume, on the stage downstairs tonight.
That's
probably
right,
Preservation Pub down on Market Square. Got to be 21 or over to get in. Great place, great music, great times, and as I said, cold beverages if you need something to kind of buy a little time there and wait on this band, the Real Nasty, in town, guys. If you want to, somebody step up, answer a couple of questions here. I guess you all right now still touring to support your studio LP, second one, Strangers and Friends. Am I right?
Yep.
Was released last fall. Is that right?
Yeah, in October.
So you've been out on the road a good little bit, probably from coast to coast, or is this your first swing through the Southeast supporting this record?
Well, this is our first time in the South supporting the record. We've been mainly touring around California and up in the Northwest since October, but then we decided this spring we wanted to hit the road and do about 3.5 week tour all the way through the Southwest, Southeast, and hit Colorado on the way back.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I would assume, from one top, from the top of California to the bottom is a tour within itself, I would think.
It
and then
is.
you throw the Pacific
1,000
Northwest.
miles from the top to bottom of California.
There you go. And then you throw places like Portland and all the way up to Seattle and the great music towns that those are, and you've got a full board tour right there. We're very glad and very happy you've come to the Southeast and in Knoxville in particular. What you all come from musical backgrounds, whether it's schooling or studying under other musicians or whatever. What brought the Real Nasty together? You had other projects you were in, other bands you were in, the Bay Area, Oakland, San Fran, that area. I'm sure a pretty busy area for musicians as well. But what brought the Real Nasty together, I guess?
It was all the brainchild of our drummer, Smitty Smith.
Right on,
You could
Smitty.
probably get up in camera and wave.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, we need to get Smitty. There's Smitty.
But Smitty and Jacob had played in an Afrobeat band for a number of years together. And
Very
Smitty
cool.
and I went to college together, and he had this brilliant idea to throw a 3-piece band together because he was tired of touring with a 10-piece band. And
Which most Afro-pop bands are at least 10 pieces,
Truly.
not counting the dancers. So, yeah.
That's right.
so he had the idea and presented it to me, and I said, "Wow, that sounds real nasty." And we're like, "We have a band name already." And so we grabbed Jacob, and we just been rehearsing and putting out albums.
Pretty convenient answer there, Real Nasty with the band name and the answer. Obviously you got the Afro-pop kind of background going on here, which I guess you may or may not pick some of that up in what the Real Nasty sounds like, but was there any conscious effort to kind of make this kind of groovy, grindy, rootsy sound, or did it just kind of fall together and say, okay, this is the direction we're going, it feels good, it feels natural, let's make it happen?
Well, Smitty has his roots in African and Afro-Cuban music. Jacob has a lot of roots in bluegrass, and I'm a jazz musician. But we all kind of had a collective desire to return to rock and roll and country that we kind of grew up with. And,
Sure.
The music that originally got us inspired to start playing our instruments and really stepping out there. And so it's been really nice to kind of get back into just our roots and things that we grew up with.
Now, when you coming into an area like East Tennessee, where there's so much history with roots music, where country music was basically born an hour and a half up the road in Bristol,
yeah.
and you've got all the bluegrass roots and all the bluegrass greats that were in and around Knoxville, and the Knoxville Midday Merry-Go-Round was a precursor to what the Grand Ole Opry is today. And are you intimidated at all? Do you ever get to the markets like this and go, it's part of the freaking fabric of life around here. We're just going to crank it up and see what these people think. Is that pretty much how it is?
Yeah, we're
you
the Real
seem
Nasty.
comfortable. Yeah, there you go.
We're not afraid.
We're super honored to be playing in these parts, man. I mean, I come from Virginia, and
Right.
this is great to be playing down here, and we hope people like it. We know they're going to love it. We're just going to come rock out for everybody.
Well, it's definitely his experience from the first song there. It's definitely some good bar band music. And reading some reviews from you guys, especially the ones out in Oakland, It's definitely not a laid-back experience at the Real Nasty shows, at the ones that I've read. It's a lot of fun and a lot of get down grooving and grinding and a lot of fun. And you can do that tonight at Preservation Pub. These guys will be there. Again, supporting their latest CD called Strangers and Friends. You're going to have copies of that tonight to sell as well?
You betcha. We actually do. We mostly give our music away at our shows. We do a sliding scale, so if you want to pay for them, you can, but we don't want you to leave for home without one.
There you go.
So, yeah, the CDs will be available. We have Strangers and Friends, and we also have copies of our first record, Paper City. And our music also available for free on the website and all that stuff. And we do sell T-shirts. We have stickers and all that good stuff.
Very, very cool. Well, we're going to hit you up for one of those free CDs before you leave here so we can start playing it on the air as well.
Betcha.
I'm sure if you go to Preservation Pub, see the guys tonight, probably a round of beers, maybe a buck or two will get you a CD as well. I'm not going to talk or bargain for them.
Sounds good.
But, you know,
Pretty smile and a little dancing always goes along.
There you go. There you go. We got plenty of that in East Tennessee. Pretty smiles and dancing. So, very cool. The band is The Real Nasty out of Oakland, California, in Knoxville, Tennessee tonight. Again, at the Preservation Pub on your radio right now on 90.3 The Rock, live in studio, and on UTTV The Rock Unplugged. Again, that is happening Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday nights on Channel 194 on the Comcast Digital Package, Channel 65 right here on campus. The Rock Unplugged, The Real Nasty. How about another one, fellas? You got another one ready?
All right, we do. And this one is about the best time to drink whiskey. And I want to let you all know that if you like this song, you should check out our website, therealnasty.com, because the guy responsible for all of our artwork did an animated music video for this very tune.
Oh, very cool. It's The Real Nasty, live on 90.3 The Rock, singing about something most everybody here at the station knows about, whiskey.
One, two, one, two. Early in the morning I arise, wipe the crust sleep out from my eyes, and have myself a sip of something good. Your friends, they say it might be a problem, but I say, friend, I got a lot of them. So either pony up your empty glass or step aside. Whiskey for breakfast, sweet sting liquor on my tongue. Whiskey for breakfast, it's easy getting old if you stay drunk. You don't need a special cup or a fancy glass, don't spend too much on it because you finish fast. Just get yourself a bottle, something good enough to drink. And while you're at the store, you might think a bit more. A tasty beer would complement a pour of Ireland's finest export next to wool. Whiskey for breakfast, sweet sting liquor on my tongue. Whiskey for breakfast, it's easy getting old if you stay drunk. How about it, Jacob?